Denver motorcycle accident liability, comparative fault. Denver, known for its scenic roads and vibrant urban life, is also home to a substantial number of motorcycle enthusiasts. However, with the thrill of riding comes the inherent risk of accidents. In the unfortunate event of a motorcycle accident, understanding the complex legal concept of comparative fault becomes crucial. Comparative fault, also known as comparative negligence, is a multifaceted legal principle that plays a pivotal role in allocating responsibility for accidents. At its core, comparative fault recognizes that accidents are rarely the result of a single party's actions. Instead, they often stem from a combination of factors, such as negligence, recklessness, and external conditions. The role of negligence. To understand how comparative fault operates, one must appreciate the role of negligence. Negligence is a critical element in any accident case, including motorcycle accidents. In the context of motorcycle accidents, negligence can manifest in various ways, including reckless driving, speeding, or failure to yield the right-of-way. Negligence is not a binary concept, it exists on a spectrum. Comparative fault recognizes this nuance by allowing for a proportional allocation of blame. Determining liability. Establishing liability in motorcycle accidents is not always straightforward. It requires a meticulous investigation that includes assessing various forms of evidence, gathering statements from witnesses, and often seeking expert opinions. Moreover, it's essential to recognize that liability determination is not solely based on eyewitness accounts. Physical evidence, such as skid marks, vehicle damage, and accident scene photos, plays a crucial role. Additionally, the actions of both the motorcyclist and other involved parties are scrutinized to determine the extent of each party's contribution to the accident. Contributory negligence in motorcycle accidents. Motorcyclists involved in accidents may share some degree of blame, even if they are not the primary cause. This concept, known as contributory negligence, underscores the importance of responsible riding. Contributory negligence, when present, can impact the outcome of a case. If a motorcyclist is found partially at fault for an accident, their compensation may be reduced proportionally. Factors influencing comparative fault. The allocation of fault in motorcycle accidents depends on a myriad of factors, each with its level of complexity. Road conditions, weather, the presence of traffic signals, and the actions of all parties involved are just a few examples. Road conditions, for instance, can significantly influence liability. Slippery roads due to rain or snow can make accidents more likely, but the degree of fault attributed to each party depends on their actions leading up to the accident. Legal implications. Grasping the legal implications of comparative fault is vital for anyone involved in a motorcycle accident. It can have a direct impact on the compensation received for injuries and property damage. In cases where a motorcyclist is found partially at fault, their compensation may be reduced proportionally. Navigating the legal terrain of a motorcycle accident case can be daunting, especially when comparative fault is in play. To protect one's rights and secure fair compensation, it's strongly advised to seek legal counsel early in the process. An experienced attorney can provide invaluable guidance, ensuring that all legal avenues are explored. Colorado's modified comparative fault system. Colorado follows a modified comparative fault system, which further underscores the complexity of motorcycle accident cases. Under this system, compensation is adjusted based on the degree of fault assigned to each party. If a motorcyclist is found to be less than 50% at fault for an accident, they can still pursue damages, but the awarded amount will be reduced proportionally. This legal framework places a premium on the accuracy of fault determination. An erroneous assessment of fault can significantly impact the compensation a motorcyclist receives. Consequently, it's essential to engage with skilled legal professionals who can diligently advocate for your rights and ensure fair treatment within the bounds of Colorado's legal system. Insurance and compensation. Insurance companies play a pivotal role in determining the compensation awarded in motorcycle accident cases. They assess the degree of fault based on their investigation and negotiate settlements accordingly. Having legal representation during negotiations with insurance companies is highly advisable. An attorney experienced in handling motorcycle accident cases can help level the playing field and ensure that your interests are protected. They can assess the true value of your claim, taking into account all relevant factors, and negotiate on your behalf to secure fair compensation. Steps to take after a motorcycle accident. Seek medical attention. Your health should be the top priority. Report the accident. Contact the appropriate authorities to report the accident. Gather evidence. If you can do so safely, collect evidence at the scene. Consult with an attorney. Reach out to an experienced Denver motorcycle accident lawyer. Importance of legal counsel. Protect your rights. An attorney will ensure that your rights are upheld throughout the legal process. Gather evidence. They will gather and preserve crucial evidence to support your case. Negotiate with insurance companies. Your attorney will handle negotiations with insurance companies to secure fair compensation. Advocate in court. If necessary, your attorney will represent you in court, ensuring that your case is presented effectively. Provide peace of mind. Having an attorney on your side can provide peace of mind during a challenging time. Myths about comparative fault. There are several myths and misconceptions surrounding comparative fault. Myth 1. If you're partially at fault, you can't recover compensation. This is false. In many cases, you can still recover compensation even if you bear some responsibility for the accident. Myth 2. Comparative fault is always a 50-50 split. Comparative fault does not always result in a 50-50 split of liability. The allocation of fault depends on the specific circumstances of each case. Myth 3. You don't need an attorney if you're partially at fault. Regardless of your degree of fault, consulting with an attorney is advisable. Conclusion. In the realm of Denver motorcycle accident liability, understanding comparative fault is pivotal. It can significantly impact the outcome of your case and the compensation you receive. It's essential to seek legal counsel early and be aware of your rights in the event of an accident. By navigating the legal process with diligence and expertise, you can ensure that justice is served and your interests are protected.